Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that for most of your life, you've been living for other people. Trying to impress your friends, your family, or even strangers on social media. Trying to make everyone else happy while slowly forgetting yourself. You wear masks so often that you forget what your real face looks like. But here's the truth. The moment you learn to be alone on purpose, without feeling lonely, you start to take back your power. You start to feel calm, strong, and unstoppable. At first, being alone feels strange. You sit quietly and suddenly your thoughts are loud. Your fears, doubts, regrets, they all show up at once. Maybe you realize how much time you wasted scrolling your phone, arguing, or trying to fit in. But slowly, the fog starts to lift. You begin to see the real you, not the version you show to others, not the version you've been hiding behind smiles or jokes. The real you. And this is powerful because the first step to changing your life is knowing yourself. Think about it like this: you've been building a house your whole life, but instead of making it for yourself, you were building it for other people to admire, and the house is full of holes, messy rooms, and broken walls. Being alone is like stepping inside that house and realizing you get to rebuild it however you want. You can fix the walls, decorate the rooms, and create a space that feels good to you. You don't need anyone else to approve it. You are free. Here's a story. Imagine a kid named Alex. Alex always tried to fit in at school. He copied jokes, acted like he liked what everyone else liked, and never spoke his true opinion. One summer, Alex's parents sent him to a quiet cabin in the woods for a week. No phone, no friends, no distractions. At first, Alex felt bored, scared, even lonely, but by the third day he started drawing, writing, and thinking. By the end of the week, Alex discovered he loved painting and telling stories. He realized he didn't need anyone else to tell him he was creative. That's the magic of being alone. You find hidden parts of yourself. Being alone also teaches you to control your emotions. When someone insults you, you don't immediately get angry. When someone ignores you, you don't feel sad or jealous. You realize that your feelings are yours to control. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, often wrote alone to remind himself, "You have power over your mind, not over events outside of it." That's the truth. Power doesn't come from controlling others. It comes from controlling yourself. Let's make this real. Imagine someone on social media posts something about you that makes you angry. Normally you'd reply, fight back, or stew in jealousy. But when you've trained yourself to be alone, to sit with your thoughts, you pause. You ask yourself, why does this bother me? You start to see that the problem isn't the other person, it's your own reaction. And that control? It's life-changing. You don't just survive situations anymore, you master them. Being alone also helps you focus. Look around. Most people are busy all the time, but are they actually getting anywhere? The truth is, being busy is not the same as being productive. Social media, constant notifications, endless messages. They steal your energy, your focus, your clarity. The quiet of solitude gives you back that energy. You can work on your goals, your skills, your dreams without distraction. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations while at war. Leonardo da Vinci created masterpieces in silence. They understood something most people don't: greatness needs space to grow. Here's another twist. Being alone prepares you for meaningful relationships. Many people fear loneliness because they think they'll never connect with others. But the opposite is true. When you know yourself, when you are complete alone, you attract the right people naturally. You stop chasing attention, validation, or fake friends. You start building connections that are deep, real, and mutually supportive. Monius Rufus, a Roman philosopher, said it best: relationships should make both people better, not fill a void. Being alone teaches you how to choose wisely, how to protect your energy, and how to bring calm and strength to every connection. Let's add some small, practical exercises you can try today. Wake up 30 minutes earlier and sit quietly. Don't scroll your phone. Just think, breathe, and notice your thoughts. Write down one thing you want to improve in yourself every day. Don't show anyone. Just write. Take a walk alone. No music, no podcasts. Just notice the world and your thoughts. Pick one small skill to practice every day. Could be writing, drawing, cooking, or exercising. Spend 15 to 30 minutes alone working on it. These small actions might seem tiny, but they add up. Every time you sit with yourself, every time you practice discipline alone, you become stronger, calmer, and more focused. Over weeks and months, people will notice. Not because you told them, but because your presence changes. You are no longer reactive, anxious, or restless. You are steady, grounded, and magnetic. Here's another story. Emma loved being around friends, parties, and chaos. But she always felt tired, stressed, and empty. One summer, she decided to spend 1 week alone at home, no distractions. She read books, journaled, and practiced meditation. By the end of the week, she felt clarity she never had before. Her friends noticed something different. She wasn't louder, she wasn't showing off. She was calm, strong, confident. People naturally respected her. She didn't change who she was for them. She changed herself for herself. And that's the difference. Solitude also gives you time to see your purpose. In the noise of the world, it's easy to drift. Wake up, go to work, scroll your phone, watch TV, sleep, repeat, but being alone allows you to pause and ask, who do I want to be? What do I want from life? Am I chasing what matters or just what feels easy? These questions aren't answered in a crowd, they are answered in stillness, and once you find your purpose, your actions become intentional. You stop drifting. You start creating the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine your life like a garden. If you're constantly surrounded by chaos, distractions, and the wrong people, weeds grow everywhere. Your garden becomes messy, but solitude is like sunlight and water. It gives your mind space to grow. You pull the weeds, old habits, fears, doubts, and plant seeds, discipline, focus, clarity, and purpose. Over time, your life becomes a thriving, beautiful garden that attracts the right people, opportunities, and experiences naturally. And here's the final truth. Being alone is not a punishment. It's the first step to freedom, clarity, and greatness. It's where your mind sharpens, your emotions strengthen, and your purpose becomes clear. When you master being alone, you stop fearing it. You stop needing people to complete you. You are already complete. You walk into the world with confidence, calm, and purpose. And everything you've ever wanted, success, respect, deep relationships, comes to you naturally because your presence cannot be ignored. So start today. Spend time alone. Face yourself. Build your mind, your body, and your heart. Practice discipline. Focus on your purpose. Master your emotions. And when you finally step back into the world, you will be unstoppable. You won't just exist, you will create. You won't just survive, you will thrive. You will move through life like someone who doesn't need to be discovered anymore because you have already found yourself. If this video gave you something to reflect on, like it, share it, and subscribe for more.